Hey Shooby-Doodlers, how are you doing? Well, my Patreon, Megan, it says she's going crazy trying to work out what foreshortening is all about. Well, look, my hand here is on the same plane as my ear, and it's about the same kind of height as my face. But look, if I bring my hand forward, it's going to really sort of, it can completely cover my head there, and it's sort of almost twice the size of my head. So this is foreshortening. It's kind of a version of perspective. So let's try and work this out on paper.
Foreshortening, what is that all about? Well, it's usually kind of involved with drawing people, and it's when you've kind of got their body here. Let's say that's their body, and that's kind of their t-shirt. Going like that. Let's give them some eyes, a little smile. And that whole body is pretty much on the same plane, and so you can sort of draw it in that kind of proportion. And if they were to raise their arm sideways, say that's the t-shirt there, and then they can raise their palm out like that, then this arm is all in the same plane as the head and the ears and the body, and that all kind of looks pretty much in proportion. Actually, I think the arm could be a bit longer, but never mind. So imagine the arm is basically, it's a cylinder, it's a tube, and when you draw a tube, it is liable to the laws of perspective. So say we have a vanishing point back here somewhere, then if you draw those lines through the circle that is the shoulder joint, and as it comes closer towards you, the width, the diameter of this tube gets wider, and so you get a bigger circle here than you do there. This is basic perspective. So if we had the thumb there and the fingers, we could now draw our happy little person in here with the fingers and that little bit that you get in your hand. And let's get the t-shirt kind of around there, and we'll give them some simple hair and eyes, mouth, ears, and then their t-shirt is going to sort of come across like this there, and that's going to be their arm coming towards you and getting wider and wider as it gets towards you, whereas their other arm is going to carry on staying in the same kind of plane on this side. My pen is leaking. And we can make this far more dynamic. Let me think if I go and have his hair like that, so I could make use of the little splodge that I just made. So here's the neck. Now let's imagine we put the vanishing point right behind him there. So the vanishing points, all the lines radiate out at 3 million degrees all the way around. An infinitesimal amount of rays will come out from the vanishing point. So let's say we choose this one here to be his arm, then this can just make it that bit more dynamic, I suppose, and we can have a bit more dynamic to the body as well. We can make far more dynamic to the hair because we've got that splodge, so that's making use of that. And we've got some ears. Let's make him a bit cross as well. There we go. Oh, this pen is, I better change pens before that really does drip all over the place. Now that's going to come up there, and 2 and 3 and 4. So that's going to be his hand saying stop. We can bring this arm into there, and that will be the t-shirt coming there, and then that will be the t-shirt going there, and then we want to have this hand sort of coming that way, and then he can be being far more dynamic. This is the point around which everything radiates for perspective, which is basically what foreshortening is. So you want the things that are nearest to you larger, and the things that are further away from you, smaller. So a hand that is normally kind of the size of your face, if it's nearer, it will be bigger than your face. If it's further away, it will be smaller than your face. That is your basic foreshortening. If you still have questions or you don't quite understand anything, put your questions in the comments box below and I'll see if I can elucidate. Thanks for watching, and you can support this channel and get so much more on my Patreon page. Click to find out more. Make sure you are subscribed to the Shoe Rainer Drawing channel on YouTube, and in the meantime, keep drawing, practice, and I'll see you next time. You take care now. Bye bye.